about the length of the football. Maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Check this one down to ETN. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check.
Throwing right away here. Goff. Chased out to his right. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Rick, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Buys time, rolling right. They're on it. That's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20.
It might be Captain Obvious here, but the team who wins today, Kate, it might just be the team who finally takes care of the football.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41.
And the Lions first down.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, gone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars had a great return to that turnover before they're finally stopped.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly,
and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars grow their lead to 14-0. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneaky, those guys, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Block 20.
They send the tight end in motion.
What's that?
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's tackled for no gain. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 16-0 our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Running it with Gibbs. And that's good for a gain of 5. Hauled down by Andrew Winger.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's complete to Sloan. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's good. 4 on Lions. 1st down.
Now gone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Puts him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions trailing in the early going. 1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing again, it's Goff. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Tyson Campbell. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey. Ginger.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to the air, Lawrence. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Sink right open. Sink right. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Super.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Left side, backs there, cut! He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Detroit calls timeout, it's 2nd.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down throw from Goff. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. They're gonna throw again. Goff. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So now they have 3rd and short. Again, Goff. Getting out to his left. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
It's a gain of 2.
Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third.
First down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. Big strike here to Williams. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
First down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play action with Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
27 yards.
They've run this 12-yard out route cave at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's differentiated. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Short pass brought in. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Black 20. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
Brought in by Laporta. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and it sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain
Offense
of
in the
30.
hurry up here.
That's another Lions. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Value 1.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Like 20.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jared Goff touchdown.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade, but he's creative. He just made him pay.
He's going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hand team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He sends this one to the end zone. Back across the field. Yep, it's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it. And the Lions are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
We go tonight. 180.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Definitely got to watch for a safety here, partner. Second and long from their 1.
Cut. White 20.
They send a tight end in motion.
Turbo.
Off from his end zone. Dump off caught by his back. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Off to the air now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have them up to that 23. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Lions.
On 1st down, it's gone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Another Lions.
Here's Goff. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
From the red zone now. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Still sticking with the passing game. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. So the Lions giving it another go, trying for 2 once more. He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Lions 14.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Lawrence working from the gun. Headed out right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a 2-point try. I think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out.
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter them moving forward.
Takes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
120.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Tonight. By 20.
From the gun, Goff. Connects. This is to Slaw. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. He's hoping to get it to Isaac Slaw there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get
grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me.